Good evening, all. Raghu here. Hope you guys had a good expiry week and made some money. Today, let me walk you through where we could have taken high probability trades and what will be the view for Nifty tomorrow. Yesterday, I had shared my levels with Nifty. So going by the pivots, even I had informed you if the price opens below S1 pivot, you need to consider it as range breakout, S1 or R1, previous day high, previous day low. These are the key things you just need to remember. And trust me, if you remember this, you have a very high probability of making more money. You can never go wrong. Now let's see where Nifty opened today. See, Nifty opened in between yesterday's price range, but below CPR. So market is in sideways. And even the global market news was, most of the index across the globe was in red. So there was some kind of negative sentiments in the market. Hence, you saw the first candle open and it just went and took support on S1 pivot. And then the follow-up candle was a doji. Now here, S1 and above in an uptrend is a buy zone. Anyway, we are in sideways market. But if you see the overall market context, okay, it has opened in between yesterday. What was the high of the yesterday? Here. So if you see, common sense tells you market is in downtrend. Intraday, what I mean is intraday. For expiry, yes, first candle indicated there is some kind of weakness. Now this is the kind of doji or gravestone doji, whatever you call this is a doji where market is undecided. Still it is red candle and inside bar, but after that you get the market decision here. Suppose after this, if there was a green candle going up, then market has decided to move up. That's the way we need to conclude watching price action, simple price action. Now here market went down and above S1. Now this is where I took the trade. Since I'm a working professional, most of the time my trades will be done before 10 a.m. So between S1 and here, I pushed a large order of 20 lots, 1,000 quantity. I had made 9,000 rupees. And then I was done. Now here market, this is the, as I said, always the pivots and even the high of the day or low of the previous day, high of previous day or low of previous day. These are also important pivots because market tries to take support there or react at these levels. Now market reacted here. I did inform our followers on the Telegram channel that there was a double bottom support here. Just watch out. Now, if you know price action in general, in a fall, any pullback, this is one pullback. We call it as one leg pullback. Just understand one leg. It comes down, then immediately goes up. It's a two leg pullback. Now this way, if there is more than 4 or 5 leg pullback, market is sideways or it might be, the trend is over for that particular period. Now we had one pullback. Okay. Now we know we are below CPR and then you get this green candle. And make no mistake, I'm sorry, this red candle was a gap up candle and then comes down. Crucial evidences. This is not a dark cloud, make no mistake, but there was a gap up. See where this green candle closed at 17,942.4. This red candle opened at 17,943. Watch it. So almost 0.6 paise gap up and then it comes down. So the next candle goes below S1, which was your clue. Now could market had taken support here? Maybe, maybe not, but we had an evidence there was a strong momentum in the early morning and after a small pullback, we had a red candle negating the pullback. So there was a high probability that the low could have broken here. Now from here, I'm not talking from here, but from here till here, one could have made around 60 points in option. So 60 points is a huge money. How much I made? I just made around 10, 12 points, not more than that. As said, I'm a working professional and I cannot trade full time, but just sharing this so that you guys get confidence in the way I trade. Yes, I did trade in CE. I did trade in PE. Now in this, the morning 9,000, I had lost around 4K, somewhere in between 10:30 or somewhere, purely out of fear, and I had to jump to a meeting. But however, my day was done. So here I'm talking about 50, 60 points. Now 50, 60 points is more than enough in a Nifty. You don't need any other instrument. I know Bank Nifty gives better moves, but in my experience, if you follow one instrument, you can master. And if that instrument is fulfilling your daily goals, weekly goals, or monthly goals, then you need to stick to it. Right. Now here, why this red line? If you quickly watch on the left-hand side, this was on 8th November. We had a very sharp fall, and then market formed a double bottom and took support. Now, especially after this vertical fall, it's like a straight line fall and taking support and market pulling back always acts as a crucial support. So below S2, so I had mentioned this crucial support, and that's exactly where market took support and eventually it broke here, and you had some more money here. Now, how do you trade if you had missed this rally? Always understand, I keep telling that you should cover your eyes like a horse, see in one direction, especially in option trading. It will minimize the risk and maximize your profits. Now, this is a downtrend intraday, so you should always look for downside opportunity. Psychologically in trading, when we miss such a big rally, what happens is we will tend to take a counter trade. Now, if you are experienced that you know how to take counter trades, fair enough, you can make your money. Otherwise, look only in one direction, sell on rise, because it's an intraday. Now here, took support, goes up, goes up, comes down. Maybe here it would have hit your, since we have a double bottom, so you wouldn't have taken any trades here. Where was the best possible opportunity? What was the uh, decision making points today? Watch here. Doji candles are very important decision making points. All right. This was a doji. I'm just marking doji. Okay. So how you want to mark this level? Doji and the tip of the next candle. Doji and tip of the body. I mean, wick to body. Wick to body. Okay, these are the decision making points. Why these are decision making points? Doji means you all know that market is undecided. Both buyers and sellers don't know which side to take the market. And there are high probability that after a decision is made, like here, this was a doji, market went down. Now this was a doji where market tried to move up, but here after this candle, a decision was made. So this was a high probability for you to take the trade. Fair enough. People who have missed this, working professionals, you have to have patience in option trading. You have to wait patiently for the market to retrace to the next decision level making so that you have a high chances of making money. Watch here. Wick to body, this entire area, this is where market formed a doji, and then instead of going up, market went down. Now market tries to come up here. Watch what happens. In the same area, market goes down. Double bottom, takes support at the previous buy zone, comes back, and watch here. This is a double top. This was one high probability trade. This was another high probability trade. And probably here, because market just broke it, you could have gone down with this just to see till how far market can go down, because you were getting high momentum candles. Watch the green candles and watch the red candles today. Except here, wherever the fall has happened, you had a pretty big red candles, and there was a continuity with the red candle. So this is how you have to trade. Now quickly, I want to walk you through Cambrilla pivots. Now Cambrilla pivots, I have showed you. I usually watch both so that I'm catching the trend quickly and making my money before I start working. Now what does Cambrilla pivot say? Cambrilla pivot says smart money enters below S4, below S5 or L5. Okay, now these levels should act as support or buy zone. Technically, Cambrilla pivots, you will not call it as support. Let's call it buy zone so that you can tweak your mind whenever this happens. Price comes up, breaks S4, go short. This is previous day low, these green dots. Okay, it comes, breaks L5 as well. You have good money. But suppose if the price had opened below previous day low and broken L5, we could have anticipated bigger follow up to this. But since price moved just below S3, then broke S4, then broke S5, and also I said that there was a key buy level from a sharp fall on a October or November 8th, which I showed in the float pivot charts. So here you should mark those levels and watch carefully. Now prices comes here, goes up. You don't need to do anything. Okay, what I mean to tell is this is a buy a sell zone, this is a sell zone, this is decision making, etc., etc. It's very good to learn so that you can master it and trade. But if you just follow the pivots, L5, okay, candle comes, breaks L5, go short, scalp. Again comes up, but this is still, we are in a sell zone below previous day low. So sell on rise, you will wait. L5 is broken, enter short, make your money. 1:2 would be ideal target, but on a expiry day, you can even small moves can give you big money with ATM or little inside the money options. That is how you should have traded here. Now this was a big wick to body engulfing candle. I mean, even a small kid can tell, yes, you had an opportunity to go up. Goes up, you get two candles testing the low to see whether price can go up, but this candle shows, okay, price is paused, the fall is paused. We have two opposite pin bars here, and then price is taken up to which level? The same doji level which I told you. I mean, this is what I wanted to cover, little in detail analysis, so that when you trade next time using pivots, you understand how to trade. All right, now quickly, how does tomorrow looks? Okay, this is our daily chart. We have a decent body candle and also a decent wick, still a red candle where we saw some kind of buying, because this is all sideways market. But what we need to understand here is it has broken the central pivot, daily central pivot, for the second time. First time, these two are first time, this is the second time. So still we have some weakness, and we need to see where the price opens. If it opens within today's price range, please do watch out. But you need to understand this area, this red was a very, very big support. See here again, I'm just showing you, this was one big 15 minutes candle where price just went higher. And if you see this candle, and if you see this area, these are all buying area where price just tested the buying area and went up. But again, you can watch the levels and trade where the price opens. Please do mark the decision making areas on 5 minutes and the buy sell areas on 15 minutes like this. This was a sell area, this will act as a sell area. Suppose tomorrow price opens here, comes up this area, you should always look to sell. Comes here, this decision making area, this is a sharp reversal pin bar, you need to look to sell. But that's how you need to see. But anyway, So we know there is a weakness in the market. Also, market took support at a crucial level. So it will be very interesting to see where market moves, because whenever it takes support at a crucial level, especially if it is a buy zone after a strong fall, we should see a bounce. So there's a high probability that market can bounce tomorrow, mark my words. And I've got all rights to go wrong, but my bias would be that market might bounce because we did not see such a sharp fall today. Now this is the hourly moving average and pivots. Even on hourly time frame, it is below the central pivot and the hourly 200-day moving average. So you know this is the high of the day. The high of the day and previous day will always act as resistance. You need to remember that. But the catch here is on daily and hourly, price is below central pivot. Now this is our tomorrow's CPR and R1 and S1, right? So tomorrow CPR is a narrow CPR, very interesting. Narrow CPR days, you have to consider that market can give you a breakout. If it is not going to give you a breakout, because the overall context of the market is sideways, if you see all these pivots, you don't see ascending or descending CPRs. It is sideways CPR. So market is sideways. So a narrow CPR forming in a sideways will also indicate a high probability of very, very tight range bound day. So either a bounce or a range bound day is what you need to anticipate. And as said, pivots are very simple. If the price sustains above R1 or below S1, you need to anticipate a trendy moves. Quickly, usually I don't trade on Bank Nifty, but since yesterday I covered Bank Nifty, I will just show you how Nifty Bank Nifty tomorrow CPR is there. The same thing, how Bank Nifty followed, but Bank Nifty has better context. If you see, we have a descending CPRs in Bank Nifty. So the trend in Bank Nifty is saying there's a weakness in the Bank Nifty. Okay, this is the, okay, yeah, it's expanding channel. Anyway, let's not go into the channels here. I just wanted to see whether there was price is moving within the channel. So we have a descending CPRs in Bank Nifty. Descending means very strong downtrend. Today's price is also below tomorrow's CPR. So we can anticipate, unlike Nifty. See, if you see, from here it came down, a small pullback and going down. So you can anticipate that Bank Nifty has more weakness, but for that weakness to sustain, price should sustain below today's low or S1 pivot tomorrow. All right, you need to understand this. Price should sustain below S1 pivot. Now, if it sustains, till where it can go? Let's quickly draw the Fibonacci and see. Yes, exactly around 50% of Fibonacci from top to down, market retracement going down. It is at this level now. Okay, now you can watch how Fibonacci is drawn as well. This is the swing. From till here, it is 100%, right? Until how the Fibonacci traders trade here is, I'm trying to give you a target, guys. 1 hour time frame. Your target should be, if it sustains below today's low, your target should be minimum at least 1.27, that is 37,956. And if the trend is too strong, it will definitely hit 1.618 golden ratio, 37,352. These should be the targets. Scalping can target any, even you can target 1.414. Can it go below that? Definitely it can go below that. If it breaks 1.618, it can go till here. That is 36,877. That is 37,960 to 36,877 is how much? It's 960. Oh, it's around 1,000 points. Can we have a 1,000-point fall tomorrow? We don't know. But what I'm telling is, if price sustains below today's low, at least target 37,970. You can also target 38,203 because you can see on the left hand side. Fibonacci's are most accurate way of trading along with pivots. So just trying to introduce to the Fibonacci because I'm making a video on Fibonacci trading. So just I wanted to introduce using this Bank Nifty today. Okay, this is how you will trade for Fibonacci. If the price sustains below 100%, then you need to target 38,203, 37,956, 37,708, and then 37,352. Got it? This is hourly time frame. When you go to trading time frame on 5 minutes, this is how it looks. You might be wondering, how are we supposed to trade this? It looks so tight. No, now watch. So if it sustains below this, you have around 38,348 to 38,186, 148, 150 points. So you have around 200 points target using Fibonacci. Hope this helps for Bank Nifty target. And if you come to Nifty, I have drawn the levels for you. I just wanted to draw the levels beforehand. Sorry, this one. Watch this one. If price sustains below this, 17,757 is next target, 17,700 is the next target. These are scalping targets. So hope you understood the way we need to trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty. It is always levels, whether you use Fibonacci or pivots. Little lengthy video, but if you're using pivots, please understand it's very simple. On a 5 minutes, just showing you one last time. S1 is broken, previous day low is broken. What should be your target? Your target should be S2. As simple as that. You follow Cambrilla pivot, S4 is broken, previous day low is broken, your target should be L5. It's blindly, you should just follow this. If it does not work out, you have your stop loss. But whenever a previous day range is broken, the next pivot should be your target. If you're targeting pivots, please don't be afraid. And your trade, wherever you take trade, the trade should be very closer to the pivots. If you have taken a trade here, your stop loss will be immediately above this green candle. If you have taken a trade near S2, even if it's a counter trade, your stop loss will be below S2. So this way, when you narrow your mind and make your decisions in and around pivots and ignore any other trades except for double tops or previous selling zones or doji candles in between, then you have a very high probability and a safe way of making money. That's all, guys. Have a good day. Please do share, provide your valuable feedbacks. So my idea of sharing these lengthy videos is to ensure that you guys understand how we trade using pivots with price action. Thank you all.